Hello, Professor. My name is Mihir Patel, and I hope you are doing well. So today I'm going to do a presentation for my shopping app mini project, and I am going to walk you through my project and the test cases for the project. So currently I am in my main.java file. As you can see, it is a shopping app project. It consists of these are all the items for tests, and these are the menu structure. These are all the options given to the users for that, and these are all the logic for the selected options. And now I'm going to run my main.java file, which will show you my menu of the app. So it has total of 9 options you can see, and I will walk you through each options with their implementation. So let's start with the first one. It has add item, and these are all the given items. So each item is assigned an ID, and I'm going to add laptop, and the ID for laptop is P001. And now it is asking for a quantity, and let's say two quantity. Now the item must be added in our cart, and let's see the contents of the cart, which is second option. So as you can see, we have added two quantity, and the cost of is 2400. It's written over here. Then we can also edit the quantity of items in the cart, and currently there are two, and I will increase it. So for that, I'll have to give my ID and enter new quantity one, so the total will be 3. And let's see again. So from 2, it decreased to 1 as I entered 1. And you can see that now, let's say if I want to increase it to 3, I can do this to 3. Then I will add one more, let's add my keyboard. And then I will also deduct it, remove the item, the fourth option. As you can see, it has been deducted from the current. So with the option 5, I can get the current total, which is 3600, 2016, 3, and tax current total is 3816. So now so now let's that move on to select shipping state. So the default state is Illinois. We can also select California, New York, Alabama, which does not have any text, but I will keep Illinois as it is. Then shipping type, which consists of standard and express shipping next day. If shopping of over $50 is free shipping, but less than 50 has $10, and next day is $25. So right now I'm keeping the standard option. And let's move on to checkout. So the subtotal of is 3600. Then adding text, it is 216, and our final total is 3816, and our transaction is complete. Now I can exit my application, and this was my presentation of my application. Now I will walk you through the test cases. So I have divided test cases in all their separate test files. Uh, as I have short time, I will only show you some of the test cases. It includes the shipping service test cases right over here, and then the shopping cart test case right over here, text service test case right over here. So these are all the test cases. Now I will run all the tests, which are consist of 68 tests. And as you can see over here, all the tests are successfully passed. Now, moving on to the pit coverage, I will run pit, pit coverage for you. So as you can see, the result is right over here. So there is 100% class coverage in exception file, method, line, and branch coverage are also 100% for the exception. For the model, the class coverage, method, line, and branch coverage is 100% too. But for the services, the class coverage is 100%, but the line coverage is 91%. Sorry, method coverage is 91%, line coverage is 96%, and branch coverage is 85%. So as you can see, there is 90% line coverage in shipping service test, and method is 88% method coverage, and 97% line coverage, and 78% branch coverage in shopping cart tests. So let's see. So all of these were affected, but this items.clear survived the mutation. So now moving on to my pit result. So I will also perform build for you. As you can see, the build is success as well. Now I will move on to pit coverage result. You can see there is a 98% line coverage among the 7 classes. So this is breakdown by package. Mutation coverage is 90% and the test strength is 93%. So for the com.shoppingapp.model, the coverage was 100%, mutation was 97%, and test strength was 97% as well. So moving on to com.shoppingapp.service, the line coverage was 95%, mutation coverage was 83%, and test strength was 89%. So now moving on to breakdown by class, which consists of 4 classes. The line coverage was 100%, the mutation coverage was 97%, and the test strength was 97% as well. And as you can see, the line coverage, mutation, and test strength results over here. 90% for the mutation coverage and 90% for the test strengths. And these are all the classes. You can see it over here. Product.java, these 2 files. So all of them had 100%. So product.java shipping type and state had 100%. Line coverage, mutation coverage, and test strength, as you can see it over here. Except cart item, it had 100% line coverage, but 90% mutation coverage and 90% test strength because one of the code lines survived the mutation, which is the if quantity less than 1 due to changed conditional boundary it survived the mutation. And this pretty much sums up my presentation, and I hope you liked it. And if I missed out anything on my presentation, I am sorry about it. Thank you very much for your valuable time, and you have great holidays and Merry Christmas, Professor. Thank you.